3, 2, 1, and we are live.
Yeah, there's a few technical issues there.
Yeah.
We're back.
We have lost out on a couple of minutes podcast. So just a quick summary of what we went over previously.
I said it before. And there's not a lot you can say really. You pay good money to watch the game, and this is what you get.
I believe some of the points we went over before was Trowsdale out. I think you're strongly behind that.
I'm definitely strongly behind that. That's the motto at the minute. The fans have had enough on the terraces. They've got to go for me.
I think we went over the starting 11. Some questionable decisions. I think you said.
Yeah, definitely questionable decisions. It's not even deleted. But at the same time, I just think. If you want to win trophies, you can't be dropping points if you want to win leagues. And that's our ambitions now.
Yeah.
We'll get cracked on. We've got a few interviews to get through, Tess. First of all, we've got the man of the match here, Kai Richards, with us. Kai, Robert. Yeah, Kai. Thanks for being on the podcast.
No problem.
Just want to get a few thoughts on the game.
Thoughts on the game are, I feel like we've come away unlucky there. We're like you said earlier, we've dropped 2 points, but I see the positivity in it. We've gained a point there. You can't win them all. If you guys can point to a season where a team's won every single game, then yeah, please tell me about that. There's a lot of negativity surrounding the starting 11 and the manager, but in all honesty, I think the setup was right today. I think we've played them off the park at times. I just feel we were unlucky with a lot of decisions. We've had 3 or 4 chances to go ahead, and today just wasn't our day in terms of getting the rub of the green. So yep. I feel like you've been a little bit harsh, Robert, and I think you should stick to your social media duties.
But the thing is though, Kai, like, we pay good money, and we come to the stands over there week in, week out. Rain, snow, shine, sunshine, whatever. But yeah, we're just not getting our bang for our buck at the minute.
I understand.
Do you feel the gaffer's off the dressing room? Do you think the gaffer's off the dressing room?
Personally, I don't think he has. I understand that you're saying at the minute we don't get a bang for a buck, but it's one game at the end of the day, Robert. Obviously, we've come in off the back of three straight wins, 9 points. We've added another point to that tally. I think at the minute the spirits in the dressing room are high. The spirits with the gaffer are high. I think today was just one of them days where you've not had the rub of the green with the officials, and it could have gone either way. On another day, we could have put 4 or 5 past them and carried on that winning streak. So, look at it as a point gained, and we go again next week. And we love the support from the fans, and I hope that they could see that a lot of the players on that pitch left it all on that pitch today. So.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and I know what you're saying, but obviously, we're after trophies now. You can't expect to win trophies and play like that.
Yeah, I know. But if you've been watching the Premier League recently, not to come away from our league here, but if you've been watching the Premier League recently, the current reigning champions and favourites to win it again, Liverpool recently got hammered 7-2 at Aston Villa, who weren't looking like any sort of favourite in that game. So we've come away with a point today. I think we need to build on it in training on Wednesday, and then we come back next Sunday and we go to the Cup and we give Poppin a good game, a good performance. I'd like to see some more minutes from Sam Bentley, to be honest. I think he came on, he was a bit of an engine in there. He did what people weren't up for doing. But I think today, to be honest, last 10 minutes, we struggled with the loss of Jake Deakin through the sin bin rule, the new rule.
Yeah,
but if C12 was here today and you can stick him on up top, he causes problems.
Yeah, C12
he gets goals. His goals to minute ratio is just absolutely ridiculous. You've never seen anything like it. So if we had him here available today, a shame he's away out this week with injury. But when he comes back next week, chuck him on.
Definitely.
Let's get these balls into the box. Let's cause problems, and we'll cause Poppin some problems on Sunday. Yeah. I really believe it.
Yeah. Thank you, Kai.
Thanks, Robert.
Yeah, of course, it's always nice to have players on. We can get. I'll pull some contacts in to get players on the podcast. But thanks for the thoughts, Kai. We're just going to move over to the next interview with Kyle Wilkinson. Kyle Wilkinson, is he here? We've got him.
Yeah, here he is.
Producer Mark, we've got Kyle.
Yes.
He's here. So Kai, just a few thoughts on the game, really. Do you feel selection was wrong? Do you feel something wrong with the side today? What went wrong?
I think we struggled with set pieces. I don't think any of the defenders really covered this off in glory. I think we need to work on that in training next week and make sure we're winning their headers.
And would you say you're disappointed to not start or get on as a sub? Would you say that's a mistake, or are you behind the manager's decision?
I can't really blame the gaffer because it was about to bring me on, and then Jake Deacon got sin bin, so I think it was a poor decision from Deacon to have a go at the referee. I was there primed to come on, try and make the difference and get that goal at the last minute, but unfortunately.
What were your thoughts on Sam Bentley being on the bench today, not starting? You know, he's currently the highest earner at the club. You know, he's on the highest wage, and we're paying all that money for him, and he's not playing. What were your thoughts on that?
Well, to be honest, I don't think he's had a bad game since the start of the season, so I think it was a bit of a farce to drop him for no reason. There were players there in midfield that didn't cover themselves in glory, as I say, especially Jake Deacon, first half, and then second half to get a sin bin like that. But yeah, we go again. We're a team, end of the day, and we're training, and we've got a cup game next week. Try and win some silverware. Yeah,
I agree with that, Kyle. I mean, sorry to cut it short, but we've got a lot of interviews to get through.
Yeah. Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Pleasure having you on.
Pleasure. So, Tess, we're just going to go over to the chairman now. Chairman Dan Godfrey, thanks for being on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
It's no problem. You know, I've always been a big fan of you.
Thank you.
You've put your money where your mouth is. You've spent the money. Got new signings. Wage bill. You're paying the wage bill. Do you agree with the fans with Trowsdale out?
To be honest, I think we've got to give them a couple more games. We've got Opping coming up, see how we do against them.
So you can hear the fans now outside the ground. They're not happy.
Well. You know, it's not the fans running team. It's me and Trowsdale's back in the day. So as long as I believe in him. Give him a couple more games, and then we'll come back to this conversation.
So the manager has got your backing then.
He has, yes. Well, he's got my wallet.
Well, that's it. You have pretty money in your mouth, Jim. What was he? You know, the fans are saying that apparently, you know, Adam Stone could potentially be after the job. Thoughts on that?
He's only done one game. He's not. I'm a big fan of Adam Stone, but
I'm sorry, Dan. But you know, while I'm here, I've got to say he's got to go. Enough is enough, Dan. I mean, we're where do we draw the line? You know, we can't keep. We spent half as much time. We can't keep dropping points like that and expect to win trophies. It's not going to happen, is it? Have we got to now make a ballsy decision and get him gone now, where we can then improve going forward? Before it's too late.
But he's only dropped 2 points so far. It's not a lot, is it?
I know,
not a lot.
You know,
and them 2 points come when you come on pitch.
So I don't play. I'm a spokesman. I don't play. I'm a fan, lifelong fan. Thanks, Daniel. Anyway, as I said before, we've got a lot of interviews to get through. So we are now going to move on to the gaffer. I've got a few choice, strong words myself for him.
Cheers. We're gonna have to keep it PG though.
Yeah,
we're on radio today. So
we're with the manager, Mark Trowsdale. To be honest, I don't like to show your face in a minute. What's your thoughts on the game?
We're all right, so you come on.
I don't play, man.
All right, Sam Bentley, come on.
Oh, right, yeah.
What do you think, Sam Bentley? Should we start him?
Well, he's the highest earner at the club, and at the end of the day, if he's going to be on that wage, you want to see him play.
I mean, washers.
To me, it stinks of Mesut Ozil. But you know, it is what it is. I've got to keep it PG, but I've got to say, I think it's shambolic today.
Yeah.
I've gave you time, and you just haven't took the opportunities that's come in front of you.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Anything else? Should we release the video footage of you last night outside Tesco?
Yeah, but I'm not playing, as I say. I'm a fan, so I can do what I want on my weekends off. Thank you. You know, just. I mean, what was the thought process of leaving Sam Bentley out today? I mean, it's been labelled as a farce on Twitter.
Better players available.
Okay, well, the fans who disagree, but we'll go with that. You know,
who should Sam Bentley have played in front of?
Do you feel like?
Who should Sam Bentley play instead of?
Excuse me. I asked the questions here, not you. I asked the questions here. You're on my podcast now.
I'd like to say though, Robert, he has raised a good question there. Who would you put Sam Bentley on in front of in that midfield?
Definitely Tom Eaton.
In front of Tom Eaton?
Yes.
Tom Eaton can do with his left foot what you can't with either foot.
Excuse me, I don't play. I keep reiterating this. I don't play. But you know, do you feel like you've had enough time and you've not grasped it?
No.
I feel like Adam Stone would be doing a better job right now.
Stone's in the backroom staff.
I feel like Adam Stone would be doing a better job right now.
Member.
You know, one game, one win. It's unbelievable record.
Yeah, it's a good record. Anything else?
I've got no words. I'm gobsmacked by that performance today.
Is that right?
Questionable line up from the start.
Yeah. What else were questionable?
Everything about the game today was questionable. You know, do you want to win trophies? Is that your ambition at the club? Because if you do, then you need to sort it out because that's just not on. You know, you can't win trophies managing like that. I'm afraid it's shocking.
So we're going to have to cut this interview short because I can see just in the background the caretaker manager that did take over for one game, Adam Stone. I'd like to get his thoughts on the game, whether it's after the permanent contract.
Yes, Tess. Let's
have a walk over into the back room.
Stoney band.
So we're here now with ex-caretaker manager Adam Stone. We've just got a few questions for you.
Hi, Robert Charles here. Do you feel like you could have done a better job than Mark today?
No, mate. Stick back managers, aren't we?
Well, you know, I definitely feel like you need to show a bit more ambition there. I think the job's up for grabs.
Mate, a lot of the players didn't turn up today, and you can't keep blaming the manager and that. Could have made 11 subs if we could have done.
I mean, facts are facts. You took over for one game, and we did get the 3 points. And Trowsdale comes back for one match, and he drops 2 points. Is there any thoughts on that?
No, as I say, the players didn't turn up for him today, did they? The players have got to look at themselves.
Adam, I'm sorry. The stats are there. You can't ignore it. The stats are there. You know, numbers don't lie. People lie. Numbers don't lie. Stats are there.
The problem we've got Sam Bentley on big money, going out in kitchen sessions all weekend. He'll probably be on it today.
But his morale's low because the manager's axed him. His morale is low.
He's got to fight for his place, hasn't he?
You're going to do that, aren't you? He's only human, I'm afraid. He's only human.
Got to start fighting for his place.
You're going to do that. You know, he's been axed. He's done nothing but give blood, sweat and tears.
When he come on today, did he do anything to warrant a place in the team?
I definitely feel like he didn't have enough time. That's my thoughts. You know. But I don't know. I'm just.
No, I just think too many players today are off the pace today.
Do you feel like we can get back to winning ways?
Yeah, of course we can. We'll go again training Wednesday and then Sunday cup game.
Are you after the job?
No.
Do you want the job?
No, I don't want the job. Mark's the gaffer, and I'm just there to help him.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see a bit more ambition from you, really. I mean, I feel like you can take the job.
It's loyalty, mate. It's loyalty.
I know.
We'll have to see how this story
like I said
unfolds.
last week, anyway. There's not enough money in the club for me to take over.
Thoughts on, you know, something's happened behind closed doors with Jake Tolson, the gaffer, you know, the old goalkeeper. What's happened there, please? Can we get some clarification on that?
I'm none the wiser, mate. I don't know what's happened. You know, Jake should have been turning up for training Wednesday. He didn't come. So what can we do? If he don't turn up for training, how can we get a team?
I feel like his agents had quite a lot to do with it, pushing for a transfer. Was there anything happen in the club to force his transfer? Anything such as just to drive him out of the club? Would you say?
I don't think anyone's trying to drive him out of the club, mate. Obviously, Prudence coming there and put a foot wrong. So he's number one, and if Jake wants to fight for his place, he's got to turn up and do that, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, James has done well. You know, he's definitely a fan favourite on the terraces. You know, but you know,
ask him. In fact, he's here, look, the Mong. Ask him.
We do actually have the keeper just now.
I can just see him in the background. Is James here?
Yeah.
James, can you have a word, please?
Prudence, nice
Can we have a podcast?
Nice to have you on the podcast.
How we doing?
Thoughts on game today?
Diabolical, mate. To be honest, I think we had a lot more to give. We just didn't give it.
Do you agree with the fans that Trowsdale's got to go now?
I can see where they're coming from, but I think we should bear with him for a bit. He's got some good help in the back room with Stoney and the likes of Shane Wilson. I think what didn't help us today either were the officials. Yeah, they were diabolical as well.
Definitely some questionable decisions in there. But you know, I'm going to say, how long does it need? I mean, you know, we can't go carry on like this. If you want to win trophies, you can't drop points like that. You know.
Well, true, but he took over from last season. We got one win out of the whole season last year. He's coming on his own this year, and we're unbeaten. So we've got to give him that.
I know we're unbeaten, but you want to win trophies, you can't draw. You need to win. You want to win trophies, I'm afraid.
I think you're fighting Liverpool drew yesterday, pal.
They're not in our league. We focus on our league here. We only focus on some league.
I have got a question about an incident that was happening with their number 10, Joel Linton. He was on the sideline. He was shouting over to you. I could see some back and forth between you and their subs bench. Is there any thoughts on that? What was happening?
Yeah, I was up for it, mate. My gloves was off after the game. He didn't want it. Lad didn't want it. Can't fault him though, mate. I'd have worked for a team but.
I do on the terrace. I do love to see someone fight for the badge. I love that. I like to see it on the terraces. The fans love it.
I'll fight for DME, mate. Up the deer.
I mean, the fans love to see it. A player with that much passion.
Would you say the players are playing for the badge and not the manager?
I would say it's like that at the minute. Yeah. I do believe we've got to play for the manager, but he's got to start making some right decisions first and foremost, hasn't he? So.
Thoughts on Sam Bentley being on the bench today. I mean, the fans are absolutely disgusted in that decision. It's been labelled on Twitter as an absolute shambolic farce that's going off.
I do believe I heard the contact with one of the football lads at 4 o'clock this morning. I don't know if he was stranded or if he found out he was injured, but.
Well, as previously said, he is going to go off the rails when morale's that low. The gaffer's axed him for no reason, and then he's going to go off the rails, isn't he?
Well, that's it. But as a team player, he should have invited a few lads to the party. Was that like?
But then we need them players to do bits for us, because at the end of the day we're all about 3 points here. We all love the Reindeer. I believe that's it, James.
Yes, thank you. I'm going to get in the shower now. Anyway.
You can get in the shower.
It's a pleasure to have you on the podcast.
Thank you.
Bye,
boys. Tess, just we've got one last interview here with Jake Boucher. He's been labelled as a silver fox. He looks like a builder, but he's not a builder. He's our left back. Hi, Jake.
How are you doing, mate? You alright?
This is Robert Charles. You probably know him by now. What are your thoughts on the game today?
I thought it was steady, mate. I thought Trousers made a bit of a mistake not starting Sam Bentley at middle of park to start with.
That's already been labelled on Twitter as a shambolic farce. But,
and for that reason alone, mate, Trousers out.
Yeah, he's got to go. See, this is what the fans are saying. He's got to go now. Enough is enough. How much more can we take?
I couldn't agree more with you, buddy. I could not agree more with you, buddy.
There's been talks of a mass walkout next game in about 60 minutes. Mass walkout for Trowsdale to go. What do you think about that?
I'll boycott, mate. I'll boycott with Sam Bentley, mate. If that happens,
boycott. You're definitely on Sam Bentley's side.
Yeah, I am 100%, mate. Back the boys all the way.
I mean, to be fair, he's made some good tactical decisions, but just recently, Jake Tolson's now gone, club legend. Definitely something going off in the back room there. I don't know what's going off there. Sam Bentley's looking like he's pushing for a move out.
Who's Sam Bentley?
A few. If Trousers isn't careful, he's going to lose half the squad.
Do you feel as though the players are playing for the badge and not the manager at the minute?
Yes, I couldn't agree more with that statement there, Robert Charles.
Well, see, that's worrying because the goalkeeper just said exactly the same, and that's worrying. If I was Mark Charles, I'd be very worried. I'd be looking over my shoulder come Sunday. I'd definitely look over my shoulder.
Adam Stone is knocking on the door as well, isn't he? Is there 100% win record? Trousers now hasn't even got the 100% win record anymore. It could be over for him.
Would you say it's over for Mark Trowsdale now? Robert?
I don't know. I don't know. I like Jake's come in, and I must say, Jake, you've been absolutely fantastic. You got chance on terraces. The fans love you. A great bit of business from the club's getting on a free, I must say. But what was your thoughts when you first walked into the Reindeer?
Well, the main turning point for me to come was that I knew how good the fans were. I was just buzzing to be playing in front of them. I'm glad the fans are allowed back in the stadiums and that now.
Yeah.
And I just enjoy playing for the Reindeer now, buddy.
Yeah, it's great to see.
Just a quick one before you go, please, lads.
It's
Emmanuel Donaldson here, lifelong fan of the Reindeer. I just want to say, on the way out today, as the fans were leaving the terraces, I've heard a few mentions that Tom Eaton's not had a good game today, but I just think it's a load of nonsense. Even if you don't have a good game and you create and score a goal and you draw 2-2, it's a class performance, and I just don't understand where the fans are coming from. I think it's very short-sighted. In the long run, he'll prove to be a quality player for the side and a quality player next season when we're in the league above. Up the Reindeer.
Yeah,
I'd have to agree with that.
Definitely agree with that. Just some final thoughts on that, Tess. You know, we've. I mean, I'm just absolutely, you know, I've had enough at the minute.
I can see the pain in your face.
Yeah,
exactly. Being a lifelong fan of the Reindeer,
exactly.
This must be hard for you. But
It is hard, but I mean, we will go again, and I do hope it turns it round.
I mean, I suppose you've got to take the positives. We still haven't lost a game this season, and I know the fans are calling for his head, but I think we've got to have a little bit more confidence.
It's got to go. I'm afraid it's got.